Hello, 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 welcome to Kota Bharu. Today we are going to go for a first day explore. I arrived last night, so let's get on the way and explore. So as you can see, it's a little bit overcast today. It's around 9:30 AM. And as I said, we're going to go for a walk around. Going to get some breakfast soon because I am starving. So let's get some updates out of the way first. I'm having to wear my mask in public all the time today because otherwise it's £1,000 ringgit fine, which is about £180. There will be more videos of Ipoh coming up as well as Taiping, but I'm going to leave those videos for when I've left Malaysia, just so that you don't get bombarded with lots of videos in the same week. So we are starting the day off at Independence Field. And this is obviously to celebrate the independence from Britain on the 31st of August 1957. So as I've said on numerous times, one of the reasons why I love Malaysia is just the mix of architectural styles. You're going to see a bit of British and colonial buildings, you're going to see Malay, a little bit of an Arabic influence here as well. So it's only about 9:30, as I said, so that's probably why it's so quiet, but I'm loving this clock tower. Gonna have to go and check that out. So the park is really well kept. I'm intrigued what's behind these gates over there. So they've only opened one gate, I guess, because, well, I'm assuming it's because of COVID. But yeah, we'll just walk back here and we'll walk to the clock tower, see what's going on there. So this is the Kelantan River. Probably just butchered it. Tell me how to say it, guys. So this is a 180-degree view of the river. You can see we've got a little boat area here. And it's pretty quiet. So we've got a little harbour area here with the boats. Anyway, yes, unfortunately the tower is closed. And breakfast is served. We've got nasi kerabu. Nasi kerabu. Nasi kerabu. And it looks absolutely delicious. This is so delicious. So we've got like the yellow rice, got some veggies, got some like potato chips, I'm not too sure what they're called. And then we've got some meat here. Looks absolutely, well, it tastes it. I've just tasted it now. Well, breakfast cost me 6 ringgits, and I have to say that was my first time having nasi kerabu. Karabai, oh yeah. Well, breakfast cost me 6 ringgits. For a nice tea and a nasi kerabu, yeah, and it was absolutely delicious. Wow. Right, we are going to head back into the centre, have a look at the architecture and have a wander around, see what we discover. So I'm in the World War II Museum and it costs 1 ringgit for entrance. So these are called Lancers, don't know how you pronounce it, but basically they were around in the 1900s. Mainly strong Chinese men would pull passengers and goods around. So this starts to get interesting. Got like a bunker there and then some old cars. Let's continue exploring. Just look at this beauty. Morris Minor. I think they started to build these in 1948. Love that you can go inside and have a look. Look at the dashboard there. Good old British cars. Yeah, she's a beaut. See all the interior. So yes, apparently they stopped producing these in 1971, just before I was born. And this beauty is a Caretta Fiat. Don't know much about this car. Apparently they were only produced for 3 years, 1957 to 1960. You certainly wouldn't want to be staring down this. Yes, another piece of amazing engineering. Not too sure if this is British. By the way, I'm literally the only person here, and this is an armoured car to drive around VIPs. Yes, 14,800 pounds of metal. Love it. Look how tiny those windows are. Now just look at this. Jet fighter. Incredible. Apologies for the noise in the background. Fascinating. A warplane propeller. And this was a British warplane during the World War II. And it was found at the Royal Malay Regiment Army camp near Sultan Ismail Petra Airport in 1996. Well, that was worth every ringgit. Fantastic value for money. So these carriages here were pulled by, well, it's called a bullock cart, so buffalo, cows, and it was used more in the 1950s. And there is a Mercedes car. Just see some more of the local architecture. Just how quiet it is. You just see, I think it's a mosque in the background. Yeah, I've really enjoyed exploring here. So yes, if you're in Kota Bharu, definitely come and check out the World War II Museum. Worth every penny. I've just noticed when I looked at the ticket, it's a child ticket for £1. How did they think I was? Maybe they're giving everybody child access for £1 because obviously of COVID. So if you're in the area, please go and check them out and support. So this over here is the Islamic Museum. Definitely going to be checking this place out. Not today because I've got quite a few more things to do, but yeah, I definitely want to come here and have a look around. So right now we're in the areas of the Grand Palace. See these beautiful gates. So the Independence Fields is actually closed. I was just very lucky this morning that the gate was open because the guys were doing the landscaping. So yeah, that was a bit of luck. I shouldn't have been in there. You can see some of the local housing here. It's pretty busy traffic wise. So we're just entering the market area, so I thought we'd have a wander around. See if there's any food or drinks. Any interesting things to capture. As you can see, we've got fish, we've got chilies, all sorts of veggies. Got coconuts, bananas, pineapples, you name it, it's here. I think this is guava. I could be wrong there. Maybe it isn't. We've got sweet potato, pineapples. So yeah, it's a hive of activity, and around the side is jewellery shops, and the rest of it's just fruit and veg mainly. I don't know if you can see the queue for the gold shops over here. Now you might be thinking, well, you know, a lot of people buying gold, but actually it's the opposite. People are selling gold to get money, obviously. You know, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a big impact in people's financial state. Yeah, it's a pretty big market, very quiet. You don't see the stallholders shouting like you do in like British markets back home in Leeds. But yeah, it's an interesting market to walk around. Like I say, around the side it's all gold and jewellery shops. Yeah, what a fascinating place to explore. I needed some energy, so I got a chocolate ice drink. Yeah, flagging a little bit, so it's always good to stumble across a street full of art. And that noise you can hear, not a real birds, I don't think. I think the recordings to attract the birds. And it's so the nest there, and I guess once the nest there, they use the nest, the eggs, I don't know. Really interesting street art. See here some of the local food, like the rice in the bamboo. I think that must be a musical instrument, not too sure what it's called. If you know, please let me know. The noise as we're walking down this street, but the street art is fantastic. And I think most cities are doing this because obviously it attracts tourists. Artwork of the local food. Can't wait to taste more of this. I have to say, the talent of these artists. I don't know about you, but I love the side streets the best wherever I go. See the real side of the places you're visiting. Right, no idea where I am right now. Just walking around the streets. Right, I am going to leave the video here for today. I don't want to explore all of Kota Bharu in one day, but I will be back very soon with a new video. We're going to head to the coast. We're going to head towards the Thai border, but obviously we can't cross the Thai border. But yeah, lots of exploring to come here in Kota Bharu, so please do come back. More food. I'm still full from that breakfast, but I'm going to go and find somewhere cool now, and I shall see you all very soon.